praises Scalabrinians for their unwavered commitment to migrants. Addressing participants in a symposium on Scalabrinian spirituality, Pope Francis encourages Scalabrinian missionaries to continue their precious work for migrants following the path of their founder, Saint Giovanni Battista Scalabrini. Pope Francis on Saturday welcomed to the Vatican a group of participants in an international symposium on Scalabrinian spirituality which has just concluded in Rome. The Scalabrinian missionaries, also known as missionaries of Saint Charles Borromeo, were founded in the late 19th century by Saint Giovanni Battista Scalabrini, an Italian bishop who dedicated his life to Italian migrants immigrating to America, and today minister to migrants, refugees and displaced persons around the world. Saint Scalabrini's spiritual legacy. Addressing participants in the conference I Will Come to Gather All the People, is 66.18, on Scalabrini's spiritual legacy. Pope Francis noted its title is very fitting with the Scalabrinian charism of serving migrants and refugees, considering themselves as brothers and sisters on the journey towards unity. The tragedy of migrations forcibly caused by wars, famine, poverty and environmental problems is clear for all to see today, and this is precisely where your spirituality comes into play, he said. Church is open to anyone looking for a home and a safe haven. Saint Scalabrini had an enlightened and original vision of the migratory phenomenon, seen as a call to create communion in charity, said the Pope. Impressed by the great misery endured by Italian migrants, which we still see nowadays in so many people forced to leave their own country for another, he understood that there was a sign from God for him, the call to assist those people materially and spiritually, so that none of them, left to themselves, would be lost, losing their faith, so that they could reach, as the prophet Isaiah says, the holy mountain of Jerusalem. For Scalabrini, Pope Francis continued, Jerusalem is the Catholic Church, that is universal precisely because it is a city open to anyone looking for a home and a safe haven. Closeness, care and welcome. This vision, he remarked, is therefore a call to cultivate hearts that yearn for universality and unity, for encounter and communion. It is an invitation to spread a mentality of closeness, care and welcome, to build the civilization of love called for by Pope St. Paul VI, which, however, cannot be achieved with human forces alone. Closeness, this key word, is the style of God, who always comes close. There is no mission without prayer. They need to cooperate with the Spirit, under the guidance and with the energy that comes from God. This, Pope Francis further pointed out, involves an intimate relationship of love with Jesus, especially through the Eucharist, because as Saint Scalabrini said, without prayer there is no mission.